Good evening, and welcome to my channel, Positivity in Motion, where I share tips with you to help kickstart you into having a fantastic week. Tonight, we're going to be talking about to win, you must look within. To win, you must look within. So let's get started. Let's get in motion. We're going to liken this to what true success is. And I do understand that can vary depending upon who you are and what your goals are. But true success, I want you to keep in mind, is not just about achieving external recognition or material wealth. It also encompasses a deep sense of fulfillment, contentment, and personal growth involved with achieving goals that are meaningful to you, whether they are related to your career, relationships, personal development, or contribution to society. True success often involves aligning yourself and the actions that you have to do with your values to make a positive impact on yourself and others, experiencing a sense of purpose and happiness in your endeavors. I like that happiness part. It's about being happy and proud of yourself, about feeling good about yourself and what you do. Now, I titled it, You Have to Look Within, because a lot of times, a lot of things that we do is based on what others may have placed or imprinted on us that we need to do, whether it's our career, relationships, our education, whatever it is. Sometimes it's not always our thoughts that direct that, but we're listening maybe to our parents, our friends, or someone that we know and trust. But it is also very important that we look within, look inside yourself, because that's where true success comes from. You can often define it as achieving your personal goals, fulfillment, and contentment. It's about feeling proud of your own accomplishments, being happy about yourself, and finding value and purpose in what you do. What you do again. So, how does one look for true success inside? What do you do? Looking inside for true success often involves self reflection and introspection. Now, that can be challenging sometimes to face the reality of our innermost thoughts, but it's something that we have to do. And in order to do it, it can be helpful to identify what your values, your strengths, and passions are, and align your goals with those particular aspects of yourself. You can also develop self awareness and understanding your motivation, which can contribute to a sense of fulfillment and genuine success. Cultivate a positive mindset. That's the name of my handle, Positivity in Motion, and I'm all about that. Cultivate a positive mindset, build up resilience, and practice self compassion as you navigate your path to success. And remember, it's important that we have positive self talk with ourselves. I've talked about that before. Now, when searching inside for answers, for a sense of direction, there are several steps, many, that one can take that can be helpful. I'm going to share a few. And I'm also going to share at the end some obstacles that you can run into to try and help you navigate around some of that as well. But when searching for how you can feel success and fulfillment from within, like we shared, self reflection. You need to take time to think about your values, beliefs, and strengths. Consider what truly matters to you, not everyone that's around you. Although you can hear what they say, you may take some of what they say in and use it also in your arsenal, but you must look within and consider what matters to you and help to bring you a sense of fulfillment. self-reflection. Journaling, which is what I'm hearing a lot in my reading and finding that a lot of people like journaling. I journal, but I don't leave it around. I think a lot of the stuff that we journal is personal, and I don't leave a lot of that stuff around, but it does help to get it out. So, writing down your thoughts and feelings and aspirations can provide clarity and help you recognize patterns or insights about yourself. And when we learn what those are, of course, we try and make improvements in those. Now, this is one that I really like: mindfulness and meditation. Practicing mindfulness and meditation can help you become more attuned to your inner thoughts and emotions. Yeah, showing you and allowing you the ability to gain a deeper understanding of yourself. Understanding oneself is so important. It directs us in ways that we cannot even imagine, which again, going back to the first one, self-reflection, that's why it's so important. We have to understand what it is that we need to help us move from point A to point B and so forth. So having time to slow down, think in the moment with mindfulness and meditation is a great step. Now, this one can be a little tricky. You need to seek feedback. It's very important that you engage in conversations with trusted friends. That's the buzzword. Trusted friends. Everyone is not a trusted friend, but you want to have conversations with trusted friends. If you have a mentor or even a counselor who can provide valuable perspective and insight about your strengths and potential path of growth for yourself. For yourself. Seek that feedback. And of course, with all feedback, we take what we can use, and that we can't use, we discard. There's nothing wrong with that. Along with the meditation, seeking feedback, journaling, and mindfulness, set aside quiet time. Find moments of solitude throughout your day that can be valuable time to allow you to have introspection on what it is that you want to do. You can do that if at work you get a break. You can take time to go for a walk. You can sit quietly in the break area or find somewhere in your home on the porch or wherever. You need to find time to just sit quietly and engage in the creative activity that's around you. Setting a time for self-exploration can be very beneficial. I love going out and looking, if it's daylight, at the sky, the birds, the trees. Now that we're into fall, the changing of the leaves and the change in the weather, pay attention because it helps you see things clearer within yourself. And it takes a lot of time and a lot of practice to get there, because most of us, when we sit down and rest, we think we're taking advantage of something, which we're really not. But do that. By taking these little simple steps, these simple 5 steps that I just gave, you can begin to explore your inner world and gain clarity about your path to success. Your path to success. Because it's all about you. Now, I said that I was going to cover some obstacles, and I'm going to cover them because they are very important. When we're looking for insight and understanding, I'm only going to cover a few, but there's a plethora of them out there. Lots and lots of things that we can encounter. One of the main ones I would say would be self-doubt. This is why it's so important that we know and understand ourselves, because self-doubt comes and goes. Sometimes we're high, we're up on the cloud, we're getting everything done, and then we have a low blow and we're wondering why we're doing what we're doing. But self-doubt is a common question, and it's about our own instinct and intuition, which can create uncertainty and hinder us from the process of looking inside for guidance. Don't be afraid of the self doubt. See it, recognize it, and own it. So, self doubt is one obstacle. Overthinking, which is another one. Overanalyzing situations and getting stuck in the cycle of negative thoughts. And remember, here we're all about positivity, but that can cloud your ability to gain clarity within. So don't overthink. Don't overthink. And fear of facing uncomfortable truths. Sometimes, as individuals, we try to avoid looking inside because we're afraid. We're afraid of confronting difficult emotions or acknowledging personal weaknesses within ourselves. And we have to own up and be able to do that as well. Now, this is the one that gets me all the time. External distractions. The demands and distractions of everyday life can make it challenging to anyone and for anyone to find time and space for introspection. And with that, it can hinder our ability to look inward. So we want to watch out for that as well. And then this is another one, lack of self-awareness. We may struggle with recognizing our own emotions, our desires, motivations, and that can impede the process of looking inside for answers. And I selected this specific topic this week because we can all find someone that we can go to and ask advice, but we have to learn to trust ourselves as well. And learning to acknowledge these obstacles and using the tools that I've shared with you tonight, it can help us. It can help us by fostering more effective and meaningful ways that we travel on our journey of self-discovery. And it is our journey, it's not anyone else's. So learn to trust yourself. And that might take practice as well. I've shared in many, many, many other sessions affirmations that you can go back and pull. I've even encouraged you to go online and find some of your own, whatever's going to help you rev up and to move forward so that you can learn to look within. But everything starts with us. Everything starts within. How we believe and how we think about ourselves is the tool that we need to help us move forward to learn and earn and be the best that we can be. So to win, remember, you must look within. Now that's all that I had to share with tonight, but I also want to end with my closing. I think it's so important that you wake up every day knowing and believing that you are unique. You are one of a kind. There will never be another you on this side of life. Whatever it is that you have been chosen to come here to do, find your purpose and do it. So wake up every morning, look yourself in the mirror, give yourself a big hug. Never neglect the opportunity to tell yourself that you love yourself. Go out, smile, and have a beautiful day. Positivity in Motion signing out. Thank you for tuning in.